All right, this is an example problem from Deltamath, the long division of level 3, I believe it is. So I'm going to set up the problem. I'm going to pause the video while I set up the problem. All right, as you can see, I just took the function and put it in underneath your division bar, and then I took what it's divided by, your divisor, and put it outside. I like to put parentheses around that because it helps solve the problem better. And you look at what you have there in your divisor. I have 1x, and I'm sorry my throat is like really deep this morning, but anyway, you have 1x, and you look to your first number in your division box, and you see that there is an x with 3, and I have 1, so to get 3, I need 2 more x's. So then also, I have a 1 here, and I have a 1, but I need to get to the number 2. So what can I multiply 1 by to get 2? So I have 2x squared. Okay, so that's what I have to multiply that by, and then I need you to do a workspace on the side. This will just take a lot of paper, and that's okay, or if you have a whiteboard, whatever you use. And you're going to take that 2x squared that you just wrote up top, and you're going to multiply it by your divisor, x plus 1. So notice that it's still in the parentheses. Okay, that's why I like to put it in parentheses. It makes it more visual. So with that being said, let's go ahead and multiply that out. I'm going to take my 2x squared, and multiply it by my x, and that will give me 2x cubed. Then I'm going to take that same 2x squared and multiply it by 1, which gives me plus 2x squared. So that's just one step. Now I'm going to take that, and I'm going to write it underneath like you did old long division when you learn how to do that, and I don't know what grade it was, 5th grade or something. So I'm writing that 2x cubed plus 2x squared. And I'm going to put, that's a squared, I'm going to put parentheses around it because I am subtracting it. And if you remember, when I subtract a quantity, I change that to addition and change the signs inside. So just like old division, we're going to subtract now. These cancel out, and a negative 6x squared minus 2x squared is an 8x squared. Then I bring down my next term, my minus 7x. I repeat the process by looking, I have 1x here. What do I multiply the 1 by to get to the 8? And that would be an 8, a positive 8. I have 1x in my divisor, but I need 2 x's down here, so I need to multiply it by 1 more x. Then again, I'm going to take in my workspace, I'm going to write my 8x, and then I'm going to write my divisor over here, and I'm going to multiply it over here in this workspace. Less mistakes are happening this way. So I get my 8x squared, and then multiplied by 1 is 8x. So I repeat the process. I now take that and put that over here, underneath my 8x squared minus 8x. So it's not hard, it's just you have to be careful of your signs, and it just takes some time. So I'm subtracting that. So when I subtract that, again, we know that we change that to a plus and change the signs inside. So let's go ahead and subtract. A negative 7x plus 8 is just an x. So negative 7 plus 8 is just 1 or 1x. These cancel out. So now I bring down my plus 11. So then I look at my divisor, and I have 1x. What do I multiply to get 1x? I don't multiply it by anything there. I don't need an x, but I need to finish this out, so I'm going to multiply it by 1. So now I have 1 times the quantity x plus 1, which is simply x plus 1. So I write that over here again, x plus 1. Put that in parentheses, subtract. When I subtract, I change the signs inside. So I get a positive 10, and the x's cancel out. So I have a remainder. So what you do with that is you simply take your quotient, your answer up here, and write it. So I'm going to write my 2x squared plus 8x plus 1. And this is a positive 10 right here, so I'm going to plus This becomes your numerator. And what is your denominator? Just like long division before, it's what your divisor was, x plus 1. So in solving that, make it a little bit more clean, that is how you would enter it into the Desmos. When you do your plus, put your parenthesis over your 10, your division bar, and if you want, you can put your parenthesis over x plus 1, but you don't have to. So that would be how you do long division. I'll also send you some links on other videos I did for this.